Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. Play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Look at this. Taking a shot on the very first play. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive, take some shots downfield, but I didn't know they'd open the game like this, especially in a playoff this much on the line.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
So 2 incompletions on the opening drive puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and 10. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but hey, will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. Fights through the tackler. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone now. In the red area, it's Marshall. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch, signal for and taken. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking for a gap, it's Haynes. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense showing a bunch formation now. As a design quarterback keeper. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They'll run it here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. Dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw again. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Quick throw over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Linebacker shifting around now. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
First down and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Breaking tackles. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Testing the right side here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here's that defense shifting again. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff to the back. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. Aiming for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout. Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Rifles this football to the left. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
He'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Down he goes. A sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This one will be fair caught. Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Loveland.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And the Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the 1st down in this 3rd and short, and see what you can do from here.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area. And looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
This one is right through. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at the 35. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air. It's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And here's the handoff. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Tigers are in the red zone. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The Saw were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Offense facing second and goal. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point gets him within 4, 35-31. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a... Start of the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? A handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and that's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone and see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
The offense now operating in empty. And he's back to throw again on second down. This time it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to his target. Caught over the middle. It's Loveland. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The Wolverines offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The Wolverines come up to the line and crank the tempo up here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Clemson 42, Michigan 34.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter. Critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll run it to the left. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Klubnik. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now. And the Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Second down and goal upcoming. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
Now the try for 2. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope still alive. Here's the kickoff team to see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
A gain makes it second and medium. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. The pass rush closing in. Looking right, this one caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, that can maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Gain makes it second and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up.